Hey, what is going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and what I want to share with you guys is actually one of the best ways you can get involved in being your own boss and building your own business. So if you're wanting to get into business, entrepreneurship, you've come to the right place. If you're wanting specifically to do this to win back your time, to win back your freedom, to win back your prosperity, your peace of mind, all right, to be able to have, just the freedom to do more of what you want to do when you want to do it, then I'm speaking to you, all right? Because I'm going to use an example in this video. I think it's one of the most popular things people get attracted to, just because when you're in real estate and you're selling a house, you can get a 2% to 1% to 0.5% commission on a house. And that's a pretty big fraction. I mean, $4,000, $5,000, sometimes even $10,000 on a home. And if you make a couple, sales of a home a year, you can have a pretty good income that's steady. Not really consistent depending on your sales when it comes to a home in the market because it fluctuates. But when it comes down to this, the reason why I want to use it as an example is because ultimately, if you're wanting to get in business because you want time freedom, you want leverage, you want flexibility, the best tip I can give you is having a mass marketable product and service that doesn't require lots of people to go out and get loans and finance from the bank and go into massive debt, because that means your customer base, although it's very broad and wide, it's going to be very slim, which means the amount of sales is not going to be consistent with you. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case with real estate. That's just an example I want to use, all right? But the best way to get into business that I've come across, if you're wanting to do this to be your own boss, create your own income, quit your job, is learning to build a business online. Learning to go online was one of the best things I did going back a year and a half ago when I transitioned from traditional business, talking to strangers, cold prospecting, talking to local business owners, trying to build a broken business for 3 years, guys. For 3 years, trying to build a broken business, not making any money enough to the point where I could quit my job. And it wasn't until I came across a person who was building a multiple six-figure income business on the internet, who had previously been in real estate. All right, and I'm just using real estate as an example. I'm not dogging it. I have friends and family who are in real estate. I think it's an awesome marketplace. But this person had previously been in real estate, but back in 08 and 09 when the market tanked, all right, they were left in about $500,000 in debt, about $500,000. And they didn't have to go, they knew they didn't have to go work another job, all right? They knew that they were psychologically unemployable, that they were not going to go back to a job because it would take them years and probably their whole lifetime to pay off that debt. So they knew they had to get back into business, but with a very little overhead that they would be able to do it. And so they looked to the internet. They were able to build a business and income online without cold prospecting, without doing meetings, building a digital business online, completely online, and making six figures, raising their daughter, taking trips around the world and maintaining their business and income, actually being able to build their business while they're traveling in another country, opening up their laptop, working on their business a couple hours a day, and just living just a really cool lifestyle. Because they're able to do it, I began to implement what they're doing with their permission granted. And guys, it took me like 90 days, give or take, with a focus and relentless action, because I believed I could do it, because this person was no better or smarter than me. They had hit way more debt than I've ever hit in my life. Because they were able to do that, I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I focused because I didn't have a plan B. And guys, for 90 days, I worked my tail off and was able to quit my job as a baker in a restaurant and create a full-time income business. And my friend, that is the best way I can share with you in this video from my personal experience onto yours when it comes to having a business that works for you rather than against you, and having a business that's completely affordable for everyone. And not just that, having a business where you don't have to go out and do meetings and you don't have to cold prospect people, but you can learn to attract people to you, all right? And you can learn to have a life at the same time, because it wasn't until I learned this that I had a breakthrough. And there's so many different businesses out there, but it wasn't until I connected with someone that things just started to click. So if you're looking at best businesses, different things to get into, whether that be actual real estate or not, I really just hope you take these concepts, the work ethic that I applied, and you go out there and crush it, because that was really the principle behind it that made it work. And, if you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income on the internet, if you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn and work, connect with me on my site. The link will be down below in the description. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll personally connect with you guys there, and I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. God bless and take care.